Welcome back. By now, you know the unbeatable deals and incredible service provided at Chapman Automotive. But the group is also incredibly engaged in the community outreach.
That's right. Here with more on one of those community initiatives is the general manager of Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's Don Hamrick. Also with us, Brad Mark with Pole Position Raceway, a place where I've lost way too many times. And Trooper Lloyd Hickson with NHP also with us. Gentlemen, hello.
Great to see you again.
So let's talk about this. Don, you brought in today's guest in order to bring awareness to a very important issue here in the Valley and around our nation, too.
It is. It's a significant concern because there's more distractions now, Sean, than ever when you're driving. You know, people eating in their cars, texting, phones. It's not just that putting makeup on. I'm sure before you came into the studio this morning,
yeah.
You just have to be careful out there. And so we are wanting to draw more awareness to that because when you're driving, you need to be focused on your driving. It's a huge concern, and there's a lot of lives at stake, teenagers especially, as they get started. So that's our focus.
And you have an event that's coming up to highlight this awareness, this campaign that you're on.
We do. We're working with the nice folks at Pole Position and with NHP to do some awareness for that. And I think Brad can give you a lot more details on what we've got working with that.
Yeah, what do you got planned, Brad?
Well, we're looking for a fun night this Friday night. As Don said, we know our teen drivers are out there driving and being distracted, and so we're trying to bring awareness to that. We're going to kick off this year of the Zero Teen Fatalities campaign at Pole Position Raceway on Friday night. So all teen drivers will be able to come in and race for free at Pole Position Raceway.
Oh, that's great.
No distractions. We're going to put you in a helmet, so
no
no
cell
texting,
phones,
no talking, no eating, and they'll be able to race, play arcade games, and have fun. And the only thing we're asking in return is that they make a pledge to drive distracted free.
Because that's it.
Yeah, that's
Just
it.
stick to pledge.
No teen fatalities. We've got to eliminate those distractions and get them aware. So they can sign a pledge there. They can go on to stayingundead.com and make that pledge to drive without the distractions out there. And I just want to say thanks to Chapman Dodge for making this happen. Our friends from Coca-Cola and Raising Cane's and Sudden Impact Auto Body that all came together to make this happen.
And there we have a picture of some of the people signing the pledge there. Trooper Hickson, let's talk about this. I mean, obviously this is a very immensely important issue in the state and the country. Teen drivers, even before phones, weren't great. So you add a phone, and it's a deadly combination.
You know, and not just the phone. You know, a lot of times we look at from the perspective of these teens, you know, they're always on their phone, so therefore that's what they must be doing. But really their biggest distraction are their peers. You know, they are
in the car with
inside
them,
the car with them. And then, of course, you think about it, who are they talking to when they're on their phone? So joining up, you know, with these two, with, you know, Chapman Dodge and, of course, with Pole Position, this is an immaculate thing because these are partners with the community that's saying, you know what, yes, we know you're going to drive that car. There's a responsibility behind it. Okay, before this becomes an incident, we're going to get you behind a simulator, such as with Pole Position, and show you know these are the things that you need to be aware of because when it happens on the road, there's no take back button. We can't reverse time and try to take it back. So therefore, knowing beforehand, because we know like this year, 21 lives have been lost, teens. And we want to avoid that. We don't want these numbers to go up because those teens that are lost are families that are being destroyed.
No question.
And parents really have to set a good example for their kids too, don't you think?
Oh yes, that's primary. You know, a lot of times they don't think about it. Parents kind of go on this mentality, okay, my kids got their driver's license, you're good to go. No, you have to stay on them. Do some spot ride-alongs with them. Make sure to remind them every time they get inside the vehicle and always be that parent because it's a huge, huge responsibility getting behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Distracted driving, and ever since the texting rule came out, I mean, how are the numbers been?
You know, unfortunately, still going up.
Yeah.
You know, like last year, we had seen from the first year, people seem to take it serious. The numbers were low, but every year since then, it seems like it goes up. Simply on the way here, somebody talking on their phone. And funny thing about it, when you don't realize how distracting it is, I am right next to them in a fully marked patrol vehicle. They never noticed me. So that's where you see it is distracting. So
did you pop them?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
so.
there we go, on the way to the station.
Yes. So, and that's the clear reminder. You know, you got to focus on the road because you never know what could be in front of you, and you have to be prepared for it.
Again, Don, you're inviting all teens to come out, drive, have fun, and bring awareness to this.
It's an important item, and you know, I mean, I've got kids that drive. My son made a commitment. He was part of a program that was called Every 15 Minutes, and it was more about drinking and driving. But really, I think there's so many distractions for teens and for adults as well. We're so connected. All our vehicles that we offer now have Bluetooth, which makes that part of it easier. But even beyond that, you want to be focused on driving. And to partner up with NHP, to partner up with Pole Position, it's going to be a great event. and I'd love to see that well attended.
No question. Pole position, for those who haven't been, it is a blast. It is so much fun. My friend and I, we went there all the time when he was in town. Let's talk about pole position. For those who don't walk through the doors, what's the experience like?
Well, and I think that's what's neat is here in Las Vegas, we have the best indoor racing in America. They're the fastest indoor karts in the country. It's a ton of fun, head-to-head racing, timing. It's a huge quarter-mile track, all electric karts. So it's a great place to come and have fun.
It doesn't smell like exhaust
it doesn't.
indoors.
There's no gas, no fumes. And I've got a teenage driver as well that grew up racing the go-karts. And believe it or not, it really does make you a better driver out there on the road. You get used to navigating traffic and corners and accelerating and braking, and all those things translate to the road. So it is a lot of fun, and that's what we're going to do this Friday night, 5:30 at Pole Position Raceway next to the Palms. But in addition to that, I encourage any families out there with some teen drivers, get them in and race a lot, because not only is it fun, it's a great way to learn to drive.
No question.
And what are your hours over there?
We're open every day of the year, 365 days a year, from 11 a.m. until 11 on the weekdays and midnight on the weekends.
You can't work as much as he,
no.
right? No, you have normal hours, right?
He's not there, they're open, yeah.
We beat them 24/7.
Yes, there we go. It seems like. Chapman Automotive, I know you guys just came off a very busy weekend.
Oh, Labor Day was incredible, huge, and you know, the response to our products has been really good. We just had our new car show in town last week and saw what's coming on the future, and I've got to tell you, I'm very excited. It's as good as our products are. There's new things coming that are just going to be amazing.
No kidding. Wow.
So it's fun.
So cool. It's great having you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So much. Thank you.
A very important event. Join Chapman Automotive as they make the push for zero teen fatalities. The kickoff event takes place Friday, 5:30 to 8:30 inside Pole Position Raceway. It's right on Arville, right across from the Palms. There's going to be racing, games, prizes, and more. And Chapman, they have two locations. One's on East Sahara, the other one in the Valley Auto Mall. For more, just visit the websites on your screen. There's no better place to go than Pole Position Raceway.
I've never been. I need to get over there. Do you think I